Let's bring in Senator Ron Johnson. He's on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He's also the chairman of the Senate Homeland Security Committee. Senator Johnson, thank you so much for joining us. First, how credible are these claims that North Korea tested specifically an H-bomb, a hydrogen bomb?
I don't have any particular specific intel in terms of how credible, but I think we need to take it very seriously. This is alarming, to say the least, particularly when you realize that North Korea has relationships with another rogue regime, the #1 state sponsor of terror, Iran, who we also know have nuclear ambitions. So if they've got an H-bomb, a hydrogen bomb now in their possession, combine that with ballistic missile technology and a lunatic for a leader, this is alarming.
And what does it mean specifically, do you think, for the security of the United States?
It threatens it. But again, this isn't our only security threat because of the feckless nature of President Obama and I would say Secretary Clinton's foreign policy, the reset with Russia. That hasn't worked. We certainly see China pushing and building islands and certainly being, engaging in provocative actions with its neighbors. And we see Russia and Iran gaining greater influence in the Middle East. This is a less safe, a less secure, a more dangerous world 7 years into President Obama's administration.
So we know now that President Obama's White House spoke with China. Our UN ambassador, Samantha Power, says that the U.S. will be pushing consequences for North Korea in the UN Security Committee. What else do you think President Obama should be doing in response to today's news?
Why don't we heal our economy so that we can be strong economically, so we can be strong militarily? We have to stop hollowing out our military. We've got to change our strategy from peace through withdrawal to actual peace through strength. That's going to be across-the-board strength, economically and militarily, but that will probably need a new commander-in-chief. A commander-in-chief that actually does believe that America is a phenomenal force for good in the world, won't apologize for America, will project our goodness and our strength to really keep the world a safer place rather than a more dangerous one.